Thomas, and I'm going to present my poetry script. Your turn. Grass of confusion. You say you had a father once. His name was Absence. He left, but did not let you go. Part of him, more than a shadow. Beckoned down corridors, secret, elusive, saturnine, melting at your touch. Across a wide range of jurisdictions, the estimates are that mothers receive primary custody 68 to 88% of the time. Fathers receive primary custody 8 to 14%. And equal residential custody is awarded in only 2 to 6% of the cases. In this piece, a father deals with the realization that his daughter is torn by him leaving and her having resentment towards him. Even though the house is now divided and nothing is the same anymore, the father just wants to see his daughter, to tell her he loves her and misses her. As the primary male role in a girl's life, men often don't realize the importance of their interactions or may shy away from too close involvement because of their inexperience or conditioning. Some may even resort to a relationship via the written word rather than face-to-face interactions. Fathers influence their daughters in profound ways, from how they see themselves to what they come to expect from men and the world at large. Such is the case in Stanley J. Koenig's Journal for My Daughter. In the crack of a divided house grew the resentment weed. It has white inconspicuous flowers. Family of anthologists, collectors of injuries, I went to a glittering world of annunciation of the frost. The pop-pied chipmunks scurry past, the pockets of his cheeks bulging, as the field mice store seeds, as the needle-nosed shrew, threading under the woodpile, deposits little heaps of land snails from milestones on its runways. Your turn. Grass of confusion. You say you had a father once. His name was Absence. He left, but did not let you go. Part of him, more than a shadow. Beckoned down corridors, secret, elusive, saturnine, melting at your touch. I was happy you were born. Your banks of digits equipped for decimals, and all your clever parts neatly in place. Your nation gives me joy, as it has always given. If I could have my choice on the way to exile, I think I'd rather sleep forever than wake up cold in a world without woman. You cried, you cried. You wasted and you cried. Night after night I walked the floor with you, croaking the same old tranquilizing song, the only tune I ever learned to carry. In the rosy tissue of your brain Where memory begins, that theme is surely scored. Waiting till you need to play it back. There were 3 crows, sat on a tree. Sing Billy McGee McGow. You do not need to sing it to me. I like the sound of your voice. Even when you phone from school asking for money. There was a big blonde Uncle Bear, wounded, smoke-eyed, wild, who shambled from the west with his big bags full of havoc. He spoke the bear's grunt language, waving his paws and rocking on his legs. Both of us were drunk, slapping each other on the back, sweaty with genius. He spouted his nonsense rhymes, roaring like a behemoth. You crawled under the sofa. Goodies are shaken from the puppetry, but what you are, give what is yours to give. Have style, dare. Such a storm of fortune cookies. Outside of your room stands the white-headed prowler in his multiple disguises, who reminds you of your likeness. Wherever you turn down the street, in the figures of appetite, in the groan of nightmare, he waits for you. Haggard with his 1,000 years, his agents are everywhere. His heart is at home, in your own generation. The folded message in his hands is stiff, with dirt and wine stains. Older than the Dead Sea Scrolls. Daughter, read. What do I want?